Okay, so the Zelda series has been around since the mid 80s, and we have gotten countless games that a lot of people love, from Link to the Past to Link's Awakening to Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask to Twilight Princess to Breath of the Wild, you name it. And recently, Tears of the Kingdom just came out, and people have nothing but good things to say about it. In fact, there have been a couple of gaming publications that given Tears of the Kingdom perfect ratings, whether it be 5 stars, whether it be 10 out of 10, whether it be 9 out of 10, whether it's IGN, GameSpot, The Guardian, you name it. Basically, Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be considered the best Nintendo game of 2023, and I feel like Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch console is basically what God of War Ragnarok is to the PlayStation 5. And as far as Zelda is concerned, seeing that the Zelda series has been around for, I'd say at least 35 years now, almost 40 years. I'm a bit shocked that we never got like a major Zelda movie or anything like that. And that's something I actually wrote about on my blog. I think it was about like a year or two ago. I wrote on my blog whether or not Zelda would be a huge attraction in Hollywood. I think a film adaptation of one of the video games would be pretty cool, whether it be, I guess, Ocarina of Time, whether it be Majora's Mask, whether it be Twilight Princess, whether it be like a standalone film. I definitely think there's a lot of money to be made with a Zelda film, but the problem is, how would you tell a story on the big screen, concerning the fact that Link, the main protagonist, he's pretty much a mute character? Because I remember back in the 80s when they did like the brief anime series, a lot of people really didn't like it because they tried to give Link a character and it just didn't work, and he just came off as awkward and annoying and all that stuff. And honestly, I do feel that a Zelda movie with Link as the main character and him not being able to speak, that would definitely be a challenge if that were to actually become a thing. But you look at a lot of popular video game franchises, it seems like they're transcending the realm of gaming, and they're getting a lot of mainstream attention, in relation to, film and movies and all that stuff. You look at names like Castlevania, it's popular on Netflix. Sonic the Hedgehog, it's popular in movie theaters. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and from 2020 and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 from 2022. A lot of people say that they're or among two of the best video game movies they've seen within the past decade. You look at the Uncharted movie that came out back in 2022. That was more of a mixed bag. Some people thought it was okay, and other people felt like it wasn't really that close to, any of the actual video games. You look at Tekken, Tekken Bloodline is really popular on, Netflix, and people are waiting for season 2 to come out, which is supposed to be happening sometime in 2024. But you also look at the Super Mario Brothers movie, which came out not too long ago, and it's already, hit $1 billion in terms of box office revenue. But then again, it is Super Mario, and Mario's arguably the best video game character of all time, so that's not really too surprising. But seeing how bad, the original, Mario Brothers movie was, I think this movie hitting that or reaching that level of box office success is something that shocked a lot of people. And I do feel that if Zelda came to the big screen, I think it would definitely be a big deal. The anticipation and the hype would be enough for it to be a massive box office success. It's just that I'm not exactly sure how you would, execute a Zelda film, considering what the gameplay is like. Action adventure, video games seem like they're the easiest to try and make a film adaptation of, but like at the same time, with Zelda, the Zelda series is a bit tricky, so I'm not exactly sure whether or not, in practice, a Zelda movie would be as popular as Super Mario Brothers or that of Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's definitely something that would get a lot of people talking. And I do feel that, the Zelda franchise, definitely deserve its own movie, whether it be a film adaptation of a game or whether it be a standalone title, because I think the Legend of Zelda series is worth over 3 billion at this point. And yeah, it's not worth quite as much as like Super Mario or anything like that, but the Zelda franchise is well known by just about everyone, whether you're a hardcore gamer or whether you're a casual. A lot of people know about Zelda. And even though Link is not quite as popular as Mario or Sonic, like the storyline and the timeline for the Legend of Zelda series is the thing that people are interested in. So if like Zelda ever had its own movie or its own film or what have you, I do feel that the execution of the story is going to be the thing that either makes or breaks whatever film or television series that we get, if it ever happens in the future.